Oh, cool, it's working now. Okay, we can start. Okay, everybody, welcome to the second official PokeSlayer game ever. We have Team Frost versus Team MMP today. So we're already a little late, so I'm just going to go ahead and start it. Match has begun. Okay. So MMP recently joined our league. They are a team that usually plays Murder Mystery, but they have come to play PokeSlayer with us because I did some work for their hangout and I became close friends with many of the people involved, and so now our communities are kind of intertwined together. So hopefully the game will start up in a second here. If I clicked start, I thought I did. Did I? I didn't click start, did I? Let's see. What? I think I clicked start. Okay, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I had a heart attack for a second there. Okay, good. Map voting. Yes, it has started. Okay, good. So if you haven't watched the last live stream, it is first to 15, win by 2 if we have a 14-14 tie. So it's a bit of a long match, but it goes fast. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. So here we go. Here goes the first round. Let's feel out these teams. I believe each team has 4 members. So let's get started. Alright, Reverse World is our first map. Team Frost spawned together, it seems, over near the cave area. Oh. S20 attacks Team Frost, and he takes down one of their players. He damages... I should have memorized players' names before I started live streaming. I realized I don't know anybody's names. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so I know that that's Cade over there. He loses 2 of his teammates, but he's taken on Gavin and S20. Takes some damage. He takes down both. So it's Cade and Jordy. I don't know if they're the only 2 left. Hypocritical's coming from behind on Cade. I don't know if he sees him. They're cornering him in. And Cade goes down, but he did have the right effect of knife. He had water against Jordy's fire. But just couldn't pull out the win. Okay. Win for Team MMP. Alright, let's see what people are voting for. We have 2 votes for Lucario Palace. 3 votes. Looking like we're going to Lucario Palace. Seems like these teams are pretty even for the most part. Like, the highest rank is from Team MMP, then Frost, and it kind of alternates all the way down the leaderboard. I think someone might have lost a player. I think Frost might have had a player disconnect. Because I only see 3 on their team. Yeah, they did lose a player. One of Team Crimson's, Team MMP's players fall. It's Cade versus S20, I believe, and Cade falls. I think the round's already over. That was a fast one. And that's another win for Team MMP. For those of you just tuning in, this is just a practice round. This has no effect on the actual tournament that is going to be coming July 11th. So the tournament coming July 11th will be a double elimination tournament. So each team will get to play at least twice. Cade's saying he's having some trouble team killing, even though if you've noticed, there are some new uniforms now. They kind of look like basketball jerseys, but I wanted to make it very obvious which team people are on, because yesterday some people were saying that they were having trouble with teams. Okay, Mazmunix and Gavin spawn close to each other. Gavin takes some damage, and he takes down Gavin. Hypocritical engages Natsu, along with I think that's Jordy, or no, that's S20. Mazmunix is the only one left for Frost, I believe, and he has to take down 3 enemy players. He's on top of the roof. He's waiting them out. And here comes MMP. He sees Jordy. The others are right behind him. They're gonna kind of trap him here. 2 behind and 1 in front. He takes down Jordy. He takes some damage. But he falls. It was a good effort. But another win for MMP. It's looking like MMP is starting to pull ahead. So Team Frost is operating a player down now. I don't know what happened to their 4th player, but if he disconnected or something. But Team Frost had some trouble even getting 4 players here today, but you can't blame them. It was kind of was sprung on them. Like, there isn't a whole lot of time to prepare. So when the actual tournament starts, each team should have players ready every game. Right, we are back at Lucario Palace. It seems like that's a very popular map for these 2 teams. Team Frost spawn close to each other with Cade in the garden. Jordy engages Mazmunix. Gavin finds the 2 of them in the corridor. He takes down Mazmunix. He damages Natsu, but he falls. I believe it's just Natsu versus S20 and Hypocritical. They're on opposite sides of the map here, so this is going to take a little bit longer. S20 is following him. Hypocritical is waiting in the palace. They're going to try and corner him. He's going to be trapped right between them when he comes out here. He's on top of the roof now. And he takes 100. It's another win for MMP. Okay, it looks like Lucario Palace again. Everyone seems to like that map. It's one of my favorites too, so no surprise there. A very interesting map. Yeah, both teams seem to like this map. They were just talking about it in the chat. Team Frost spawns in the palace, while Team MMP spawn on like the outskirts. 2 of them are on the top of the palace, 2 of them are in the garden. Gavin makes his way into the corridor, finds Mazmunix. Neither of them able to damage the other. They take down S20, they take down Jordy. There's a team kill. Natsu takes down his own teammate, Cade. They actually had a chance that round, too. It's Hypocritical and Gavin versus Natsu. He misses Gavin, but he gets him. Now it's a 1v1. I think Hypocritical is coming down the corridor. It's a bummer that he killed Cade, or else they would actually have a bigger chance to win this one. But we'll see if he can pull it through. Hypocritical jumps down. He's still on top of the roof. Takes some damage. It's only 40 though. I don't know what health he's at, but he takes another 100, and that is another win for MMP. They are 1/3 of the way to victory. It's starting to look like a repeat of yesterday when Team Crimson obviously had an edge against Sponge. But Team Crimson and Team MMP actually face each other in the second round of the tournament, so that should be an interesting game to watch. Looks like we're going to the Grand Arena. Okay, here we go. Team Frost spawn near the center with MMP on the outskirts. Looks like Jordy and Hypocritical are coming down to where Team Frost just was. I think Team Frost is moving as a group over here. Someone just died. It looks like it was Maz Munix. Cade's down there, and Natsu's over here. They're kind of staying in a pack. Cade takes 60 damage. I don't know who from, though. It looks like Hypocritical and S20 are outside. S20 falls. Jordy falls. So does... I think that was Hypocritical. It's a 1v1. Can Cade pull it out? He does 60 damage to Gavin. And Frost gets their first win. Congrats, Frost. It's 5-1. Nice job. It was a good play. When they stick together as a team, they're much more powerful. This looks like we're going to Reverse World. It seems like these teams prefer the more open maps, like the Palace, Reverse World, and Arena. Those are definitely the most open maps in the game. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's actually Elite Four. They must have changed their vote. Okay, Maz Munich spawns with, it seems like all of MMP. He still damages one. Natsu all alone. I don't know what happened to Cade, but I think he has to take down all 4 of the remaining MMP members. I don't know if any of them. Only 3. But he takes 60 damage. Gives 60 damage, but he also dies. That's another round for MMP. We've already had 7 rounds go by. MMP is in the ahead by 5 here. It's first to 15. It's looking like MMP is going to pull away. But Frost was able to get 1 victory, but it's just rough for them right now with only 3 players. We're at the arena again. Seems like we're only playing on 3 maps with these teams. Critical and Gavin spawn together. S20 right under them. They see Natsu. Natsu goes down with 100. S20 takes only 40 damage. As Munich's attacking both of them, but he takes damage. He takes down 1, but he falls as well. It's only Cade left for Team Frost. He's fighting Gavin on the outliner here. Neither of them able to land a hit. I think he has to take down 3 of Team MMP's members. One of them is waiting right there. It's Gavin. He takes down Gavin. There's only 2 left. Hypocritical's coming at him. Neither are able to land a hit. They're very close now. Cade gets stabbed. He's down to 40 health. And he falls. That's another win for MMP. They are almost halfway to victory. They're taking very few casualties in these games, it seems. Things are definitely heating up between these 2 teams. If you're reading the chat, my screen quality is probably too low to even read the chat. But these 2 teams definitely do not like each other that much. It's definitely heating up a little bit. Hopefully, they'll be able to use this aggression as a competitive fire in the battle, but who knows. Yeah, whoa, this chat's violent, man. Alright, we got Cade and Hippo spawning together. Maz Munich spawns alone. Jordy and S20 are alone with Natsu. Natsu takes 60. He's still hanging in there. He does 60 to S20. Still hanging in there. Gavin even joins it, but he's still hasn't been taken down yet. Oh, and he finally falls. MMP's gathering in the slime room. Cade falls. It's just Mass Munix. He does 60 damage to Gavin. Gavin's off to the left there. He takes down Gavin. Only Jordy and S20 left. He takes 60 himself, though. Can't take another hit. Or it'll be... He does 40, but Jordy's still fine. And he takes another 60. And S20 was coming around the back, so he would have been cornered. Now, Team MMP is officially over halfway to 15, so this game is almost sealed away. Frost was still able to get one win in there. It feels like an exact copy of yesterday, where it was 15 to 1, with Crimson winning that game. Frost says they're having some trouble with friendly fire, which it is an important part of this game, because then it shows that you can't be reckless. You have to make sure that you're just not randomly chucking knives everywhere. Once again, Lucario Palace. I think we've played this map like 7 times already or something like that. Team MMP all spawned in the palace. Cade's on the outskirts. Someone took 100 damage. I don't know who that was. Looks like it was S20, but Gavin takes down Natsu. Cade falls, leaving just Mass Munix left. He's on the staircase, and here comes Gavin. He does 100 damage to him. There's good tight matching there. There's Jordy and Hypocritical left, both near the bottom layer, with Mass Munix up by the top of the palace. He sees Jordy, who misses him. Now both of them are out, throwing knives at him. He takes 100, does 40 to Jordy as he dies, but not enough. I think if Frost had one more player, they could contend here, but the 4 to 3 is just too hard to keep up with. There are some threats to DDoS over here, so chat is definitely heating up. I don't know if they realize that this is just a practice match here, guys, so there's nothing on the line here. I didn't see what map that was. It looked like Elite 4, but I don't know for sure. And we're on to the next round. It was actually Reverse World, another very open map. Sorry, I had to go for a brief moment there, but I'm back. I missed this entire round. It looks like it's Cade and Gavin left, with Jordy and Hypocritical. Cade takes some damage, and it's another round for MMP. That is 10. They are 2/3 of the way to victory. Team Frost is falling apart, it seems like. Looks like Reverse World again. Unless they change their votes. 1 vote for Lucario Palace. But it's looking like Reverse World. Okay, another round Reverse World. Team Frost scattered everywhere. It's going to be Gavin. He takes 60 damage. And Mass Munix finishes him off. 3-on-3. As Munich takes some damage and he falls. Hypocritical also took some damage. Natsu and Cade left for Frost. Cade's getting a ton of knives thrown at him right now. He's hiding behind the house over there. All 3 MMP members coming at him. He takes 40 damage. And he takes another 100. It is just Natsu left for Frost. Jordy takes 60 damage. Natsu's not giving up yet. He's backed himself into a corner, though. He's just trying to contend with the knives thrown at him. S20 and Jordy just throwing a torrent of knives at him. He does 40 to S20. Another 40. He takes 60 himself. Takes down S20. It's just him and Jordy. And he finishes off Jordy. Is that all? Was hypocritical still? No, that's it. He did it. He clutched it out. What a play by Natsu. That's 2 for Team Frost. Already did better than Team Sponge. So that's 2 wins for Frost. Even with 1 man down, they're still showing that they can play. You gotta admire their effort. Okay, I didn't see what map they voted for, but we're about to go to another round. Alright, it is Palace again, the most popular map by far for these teams. Looks like Team Frost spawned inside the palace with Jordy on the balcony over there. I don't know if they see him. He could do a quick attack here. Nope, they ran out. Miss Munich's and S20 are battling in the corridor. I don't know if anyone died in there. Natsu engaging Hypocritical out in the garden. Also getting some help from Gavin on top, and he takes 100 damage. Miss Munich's in the corridor, still fighting S20. He takes 40, but he does a whole 100, so he's still in it. Miss Munich still has to take on Hypocritical and Gavin. Can he clutch it out like last round? He sees Gavin, they each take 60, but Miss Munich falls. It's another round for MMP. It's looking like we're going to see red confetti soon. Not looking likely for Frost. MMP players are chanting MMP. They feel victory is near. They are 4 short rounds away from claiming the title of a practice match, so nothing really important. Okay, we're about to start the next round, the 14th round of this match. It's a little longer than the match yesterday, but another blowout it seems. Team Frost spawns on the outskirts. Both teams kind of spawn near their teammates. Jordy engages Cade. Jordy goes down. S20 goes down to Mass Munich's. Cade goes down, taking 100 damage from Hypocritical. Mass Munich's comes to help. I don't think Hypocritical sees him. He's cornered in between Natsu and Mass Munich's. He does 100 damage to Natsu. It's just Mass Munich's left for Frost. And just Hypocritical left. It's a 1v1. I think Hypocritical's taken 60. I don't know if Mass Munich's has taken any. He takes down with a not very effective attack, but it still works. And it's another round for Frost. Frost still feels that they have a chance. So, I mean, it is possible. The comeback is always there. MMP does not feel the same. They think that they've already got it sealed away. Well, so did Golden State 2 years ago, and we all saw that how that turned out. Not that this has any connection. Besides that, these jerseys look like basketball jerseys, so it was in my mind. Alright, we are in the Underwater Palace. Actually, I don't remember what this was named. Miss Munix and Jordy spawn next to each other. Miss Munix takes cover. Jordy gets some help from Hippo. Gavin and S20 took down Cade, I thought. I don't know, I didn't see who they got. Miss Munix falls, and it's just Natsu left. He is cornered between almost the entire MMP team, but he somehow gets Jordy. He's got to watch out. I think S20 has a water knife, and that'll instantly kill him. He doesn't switch, and he goes down. Another win for MMP. 3 wins away from victory. I just realized I think I've been saying Mazmun's name wrong the whole time. I have no idea how to say his name. I'm going to ask him after this, because I have no idea. Because I just realized the X at the name that I've been pronouncing is probably just part of his XX. But I've been calling him Mazmunix for the whole game, so I think I'm just going to continue calling him that. So it flows off the tongue nice. This was kind of a last minute game, so I didn't have a lot of time to see who was going to be on the roster. I just typed it in literally 5 minutes before the live stream. Okay, we are back at the Underwater Palace. Ms. Munix and Gavin spawn right next to each other. He gets some help from Hippo, but now Cade's in there as well. S20 comes in to help him. Cade retreats to the other room. Ms. Munix is still left in this room. Cade takes 120 damage. He's out. I don't know if Natsu's still alive. Yes, Natsu is still alive. But Ms. Munix falls, so Natsu is left. He has to take down S20 and Hippo. He switches knives. So does S20. He's about to get some help from Hippo, but he does 100 damage anyway. So that's another round for MMP. They are 2 wins away. This is almost over. Chat is still very violent, even though it is almost over here. Right, another spawn at the arena. We haven't played one game at Graveyard or Diglett's Cave. These teams are very selective with their maps. This map always confuses me because like everywhere looks the same. I can't tell where everyone's going. Hypocritical's in the middle, facing Miss Munix. Ooh, S20 goes down with 100 damage. Miss Munix goes down. Natsu is left. Cade is also left, but he goes down as soon as I said that. We still got Natsu for Frost. He gets hit by Jordy. He also damages Jordy and takes him out. Gavin comes in to help directly after, and Natsu falls as well. MMP is 1 victory away from victory. And red confetti looks like it's going to be falling soon. Looks like I'm going to be pressing this button and unleashing confetti. Right, looks like we're going to end at Lucario Palace. This was a pretty good match. Frost definitely put up a better fight than Sponge did against Crimson yesterday. And Sponge had 4 players, so you gotta admire Team Frost fighting even if they are a man down. We'll see how they do in the actual tournament. They face both Crimson and I don't know who else they face actually, I don't remember. I think Nova or someone like that. This could be the last round for Frost, who is fighting for survival at this point. Cade and Mass Munich spawn together. Jordy takes on Natsu. Natsu falls quickly as he takes on the entire MMP team, minus Supercritical. They drop down to find... Oh no, the Cade and Mass Munich are near the top. They're hiding in the corridors. Cade actually drops down to the garden. He does 100 damage to Hippo. Does 60 to Jordy. He takes 60 himself, though. It's just Jordy and Cade, and that is the end of this match. MMP is victorious over Team Frost, 15 to 3. And let the confetti fly. And there it is. Good game, everybody. That was a good match. Alright, and that's about it. Team Frost did fail, but they only had 3, so with their 4-man squad, they might have been able to do this. But it's difficult, especially in a game where you only have 4 players, even to begin with. Having 1 down has got to be rough. But MMP is a very experienced team, so it was no wonder that they were able to come out with the win. So thank you for watching the live stream for those of you that were here. I'm sorry that I'm such a very, very bad announcer. Hopefully I'll get better at this before the end of the tournament. But tournament's coming soon, only 4 days away. So make sure you tune in and see which of our 6 teams will be victorious. So see you guys later.